Hi, welcome to my website. A polar bear is a magnificent creature that has evolved from an average brown bear to the Arctic bear we all know and love. If you're a person who wonders how a bear like that survives in the Arctic, I've got some answers for you. A polar bear's coat. A polar bear's coat is very interesting. Learn how it helps them survive. Polar bears only survive in the Arctic because of their 2 layers of hair and a thick layer of fat. This thick layer of fat is called blubber. This helps polar bears stay warm when out in the cold. The first layer of hair is short and fuzzy to trap and heat. The second layer is long and glossy. This comes in handy when swimming because it's waterproof. Now up to the chapter. Where they live. As you can see in this picture, this polar bear is looking for food. Where they live. Have you ever wondered where a polar bear lives? Polar bears live in Arctic regions where they can find fish and or seals. These places might include Alaska and the Arctic Circle. In order to stay warm, they will make dens deep in the snow to preserve body heat. When hunting for food, a polar bear will only go within a few square miles of its den. Sometimes they go further because food is scarce where they are. Now for my 4th chapter, a polar bear's enemy.
I'm listening to it.
Again, as you see in this is a polar bear, but it's probably eating because of this right here on its mouth. Polar bear's enemy. A polar bear's enemy you might not know, but if you do you know why? You might think polar bears have no enemies, but it's not true. A polar bear's only enemy is a human. Humans will kill polar bears for their meat and skin. In some places, like the Arctic Circle, it is illegal to hunt polar bears. In other places like Alaska, you can hunt up to only 2 polar bears. On to the 5th chapter, a polar bear's current problems. As you can see, this polar bear is trying to figure out where to jump because of the water. Polar bears now have a big problem. Global warming is destroying their homes and all the ice caps of the Arctic. Pollution is also a big problem because it's poisoning their food. And global warming is hitting the Arctic, making it hard for a polar bear to hunt and move. And now my conclusion. Polar bears have a big impact on the world. They are the largest carnivorous land animal in the world. Even though pollution and global warming have not been fun, they still thrive and survive in the Arctic. And these are my sources for all my information. Thank you for coming to my website and reading all the information I had to provide.